I truly believe that the Razer Viper Ultimate is worth it in 2022, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to give you several reasons on why I believe that. Right now, without the dock, you can find this mouse for under $80, and with the dock, you can find it around $90, and its original asking price is $150. That's what they want for the new Razer Viper V2 Pro, and that mouse has less features, no dock, but lighter weight, to which a lot of people do care about that lighter weight. But this is still a very lightweight option at 74 grams, and it's packing a lot of tech. I'm going to put the measurements on the screen so you can get an idea of how this might fit in your hand. This is an ambidextrous shape with 8 programmable buttons. It's got side buttons on both the left and right side, so if you're a lefty, you can use this mouse. I do find that it's very comfortable to hold in most grips. For me, I've been using it in kind of a relaxed fingertip grip, and I find I have a lot more control over it. And it's got rubber side grips, so you get a really good grip on there. And with my Logitech G Pro SUPERLIGHT, I actually attached rubber grips on the side because I just prefer to have a little bit of extra grip. But you don't have the option to take it off here, so if that's a problem, I'm sorry, you might have to look at the Viper V2. That does have optional side grips. I did find that this shape was more comfortable to hold for longer gaming sessions or editing sessions or just all around long sessions of use than a bigger, bulkier mouse, even that is lighter. And back to those side buttons, I find that the side buttons are a really good placement and they're nice and big. They're not too small. In my opinion, the SUPERLIGHT, the buttons on the side are teetering on the edge of being a bit too small, where these are thick, easy to find, good placement, and they're also very satisfying to click. And like most mice, this is rocking 100% PTFE feet, and I'm using a Razer Strider mouse pad. It's kind of a hybrid mouse pad between control and super glidey mouse pad. I don't find it to be very scratchy on the mouse pad because I have had a few mice on this pad feel a bit scratchy. It glides very nicely. It's using Razer's optical switches rated at 70 million clicks. I haven't experienced any double clicking or any click inconsistencies, so that's the benefit of having optical switches. This is gonna sound funny, but I'm kind of a hater when it comes to most scroll wheels. I'm very picky, and this is literally my favorite scroll wheel. I just love how meaty and tactile it feels and how you really have to put a little bit of effort for it to scroll. That might not be appealing to some people, but I prefer it. And we're going to jump into the sound test in just a second, but just so you know, if you are interested in anything we talk about today, I will have affiliate links down below for the US, UK, and Canada, so if you are interested, hit those up down there. Alright, let's jump into the sound test. What'd you think of the sound? I think that the buttons sound nice and crispy. So this is a wireless mouse rocking a 70-hour battery life. Now, I've been using this for 2 weeks, and I've only had to charge it once. Honestly, that goes to the next benefit, the wire. It's using Razer's light speed flex cable that's braided, and honestly, I'm considering this a benefit because when you do use it, it barely feels like you're using a wire. I really like this cable. It's using Razer's hyperspeed tech with a 20K DPI, which is considered one of the best up there with the wireless sensor and connection with very low latency. And I'm very open about how I dislike Razer Synapse. However, what they did here is pretty great. Like the customizability you have with Synapse with this mouse, I can't complain. I don't like Synapse, but I can't complain about what they did here. It has smart tracking and manual calibration software, which is very useful. And for me, this is a huge deal. It's got a DPI switch, and in the software, you can set 5 DPI profiles because on the bottom of the mouse, you have a DPI switch, which to me is a big deal because when I'm playing games, I like to rock 800 DPI. And when I'm editing or browsing the web or doing anything other than gaming, I like to use 1000 DPI. So it's really nice to be able to just click the button and it's color coded. There's a little LED at the bottom of the mouse telling you which profile you're on, so you don't have to guess. My point is that even though this mouse is aging, it's still using tech that's unmatched in some regards with a good portion of mice at this less than $100. I feel that it's great for most people, but do keep in mind it is a shorter height. It is 14 grams heavier than the G Pro X SUPERLIGHT, which I mained for 9 months. And I recently switched to the Viper Ultimate to use and felt more comfortable using the Viper than I did going back to the SUPERLIGHT. Even though in my old video I preferred the SUPERLIGHT, that's just not the case anymore. I wanted to use this as a test just to see what it felt like to use it again. And I just found so many things that I liked, and I wanted to share with you guys the things that I found great about this mouse. And then when I saw the price of it now, I feel like it's just a really good deal right now. And especially considering a lot of people are unhappy with the outcome of the Viper V2 Pro. And along with me, I also feel that that price is a little steep for the Viper V2. I also felt like the SUPERLIGHT at its price was a bit too steep. I understand that you're paying for the weight, but you're losing so many features, where at this price you still get a lightweight mouse at 74 grams, but not without the features. But hey, if you want to check out my opinion on the Corsair HS80 versus the Black Shark V2 Pro, you can hit this video right here. But hey, have a good one. Peace out.